Hey guys, I'm back. Just wanted to share a little quick flea market shopping thingy that I've done over the weekend. I usually work Saturdays and Sundays at the market trading, but this Sunday I decided to take the Sunday off and take the kids and just go to the flea market and have a browse around, because I love treasure hunting, as I call it. Hubby calls it trash hunting, but I love it. I call it treasure hunting, because you find beautiful pieces. Sometimes I go and I don't find anything at all, and I get really disappointed, and it kind of like discouraged me from going, because you don't find things all the time. But I did really well this weekend, and I'll just show you some of the big stuff. I've accumulated a lot of, hubby calls them crap again, in my craft room that I haven't really put them away yet, and I'll show you guys the craft room progress at the moment. This is my house, like on this side, and if you walk over about 2-3 steps, is my craft room, as you guys can see there. And hubby and my next door neighbor is a tradesman, and he's just helping hubby to build that for me, because sometimes, especially in winter time when it rains, it gets really wet, and the door there wasn't really built properly. Like there's no curb down the bottom to stop the rain from going inside my craft room. So every time I open the door, I get a bit of water just around, like down here with the bottom of the feet is, and I don't like it. So I asked hubby if we could build like a patio type thing setting, and that's what they've come up with. So I'm really happy with that. So it's not far from the house, as you guys can see. This is my patio for my main house, and that's the patio for my craft room. And whoever built the house, that used to be like their garage, but now they've since built a separate garage in front of our house, which is like double garages. That's what we use for our farm, for our packaging and stuff like that. So that's my craft room in there at the moment, and still a lot of organizing, because I hardly have any time in summertime, and that's what is happening right now. And then I'll be in there cleaning once I get room, and doing a little bit of fancy doodahs outside here, and I'll share with you guys the craft room later on in the year when I get time to. So there's a little bit of room update there for you guys. And coming back down here again, this week's flea market I did pretty well. I found some beautiful vintage items as well as some knickknacks along the way. And here what I have on the table is a beautiful 3-tier ceramic cake stand or cupcake stand, and it's like a beautiful mint green color. It probably comes out blue on the screen, but it's actually mint green, and it's 3-tiered and has this beautiful decorative edging on it. And this cost me, the lady wanted 15, but I kind of like haggle, and she gave it to me for 12, so I was really happy. And it's got the Chantilly hand wash recommended, fine quality ceramic Casa Domani. I don't know what brand that is, but that's what it is, and it's really lovely. I hardly see anything like this in the shops at all, so really happy to have found that. And the other item is this beautiful tray, as well as the half torso dress form down there. I got them from, and the doll, I got them from one vendor. This was $10, and she said that, she explained to me that the paint work that she's put in there has cost like $10. So I thought she was going to charge more for it because of the work that she's put in. But she, when she finished talking, she just said she would like $10 for it. So, all right, I didn't argue with her. And this actually comes, I think this actually lifts out also if you take it out, but I don't want to lift it out. I want to leave it in there. And I'm going to roll up all my vintage laces. Originally, I said I'm going to put in like all my blings and stuff, but I'm going to just roll up my vintage laces, because they're like really, I don't know, about the same width as your hand or your finger there. Really dainty, and just roll them up and just store them all in there for display. And it's going to be so beautiful, guys. I can't wait. And I might distress it a little bit more, because she's just gone over it with cream paint, but I even think it's too cream for my liking also, so I might whitewash it a little bit and distress it a little bit more on the edges, just to give it that really shabby look. And it's actually a big size, as you guys can see my hand there. So it's a nice big tray. She actually had plans to put like little porcelain heads and bits and pieces in there, and it was like standing up like that against one of her display walls. And I was like, can I buy that? I really want that. And she said, not really, because she's gonna plans to put her doll heads in it. And I said, yeah, I like it, can I please have it? So she kind of like sold it to me. Sometimes people want money, so they sell it. So I got that for 10 bucks, which was a great buy. The other item from the same vendor, which I have started to alter already, was this doll. It's like a porcelain ceramic type dolly, and she was bald pretty much. She has no hair, and as you guys can see her, that is the top of her head. She was made by somebody, or I don't know who the lady was, but she did explain to me that there was a lady in our town, in where we lived, that used to make these hand and feet like ceramic pieces, and she paints the faces herself. So you guys can see how beautiful she is. Look at her details. She's like those bisque babies that I've been falling in love with lately, and they're so expensive. Those, is it Jamil or Jamal French dolls? The bisque ones, and they're so expensive, and they look very similar to what she looks like also. Even the reproductions cost about 12 to 2,000 to like 3K, even the reproduction ones, but she's only like a reproduction type thing, but she has ceramic hand, a soft body, and a bit of wire in there so you can mold her, and her head is ceramic also, and her feet, look how beautiful her feet is, so gorgeous. And I've just started to alter her. She was bald, like I mentioned, and I couldn't find any hair in the shop, so I actually had a wig on one of my headdress forms that I bought from the thrift shop a while ago, and they had these wigs on them, and I was like, yay, I could use that for my dolly. So I just kind of like chopped it apart, the back bit, and just rearranged it on her head. As you guys can see, she looks amazing. Look at that. She looks very whimsical and really fairy-like. She's just so beautiful. So I'm so happy that I was able to put some hair on her, because she was pretty much bald, as you guys can see her, just bald like that. No hair, and I added her. I haven't finished yet. I'm going to glue all these parts on her and finish that off, you know, finish gluing the top of her and covering her head up, and maybe even make a little hat for her also. And I just started to kind of like build a little outfit around her. This is just some lace from Elegant Embellishment that I kind of like just wrapped around her, just to see what the kind of look that I want for her. I want like a whimsical, you know, tattered kind of look to her, and I might just stitch that on her. I'm not a dressmaker, guys, and I don't know how to make dolls' clothes and stuff like that, and I improvise a lot, so I'm just going to stitch it, and then later on, if I don't like it, I want to make her a new outfit, I'll just unstitch everything and make her a new one. But with the pants, it's like my ragdoll tutorial. I've just cut a piece of fabric wide enough that you know, for the size that I want for her. That might be a bit puffy, but I like that puffy look. And I've just made, I didn't stitch it inside out. I had rough edges there, rough edges down the bottom, rough edges on this side. And where the crotch is, it's the same pattern as I use for my ragdoll tutorial, how to make the pants in there. And I start at the top here, and I just stitch down, and I loosen the tension up on the straight stitch also, so that it will gather the sides, as you guys can see there. Make little gathers in it, and little gathers in between the leg or the crotch area, and little gathers on the other side also. And I like that rough raggedy rag look, so it's all tattered, so there's no good side to this whatsoever. It's all rough and ragged. So I'm gonna pop her on there, and she looks really lovely, so cute. So I'm going to do her waist like I have with the ragdoll tutorial, where I've just used a little bit of ribbon, looping in and out, and just tie it at the front here to form the closure. And the feet, I'm not sure, I might just stitch a bit of lace on the edgings here, or I might just leave it tattered as she is there. And I haven't finished her yet. I've just like played around with her this afternoon, because it's raining today and hubby's away on a trip, so I'm home by myself, so I've just been playing around. So that's the dolly, and I can't wait to finish her, and I'll share with you guys what she looks like when I finish eventually, hopefully this evening. This is the half torso iron dress mannequin or dress form, that one there, that I got from the lady. She wouldn't give me much discount on this one because she said it cost a lot of money, so I did pay a little bit for this, but I have plans to whitewash it and distress it and give it a really shabby look. And I'm going to dress her up with wedding appliques and bling, as you guys know, and drape it around her bust here, and she's going to look stunning on my new table that I plan to embellish. So that's her. And she's got, I don't know, the lighting's kind of bad. You can't really see her. Let me pop her down. And she's got like really nice ornate fleur-de-lis design centers here, as you guys can see there. So they will come out really nice once I've painted them and distressed them a little bit. Her boobies do look a bit funny. See her boobies? Woo! But she's lovely and she's iron. And she has a lovely base also. So I can't wait to paint her up, but I can't find my paintbrush at the moment. Can you guys believe it? I've only got one paintbrush. I had two and I lost it, and now I've only got one and I lost that. So that's how I am. Can't find my things because I'm not organised. Always running back and forth between 5 projects. So found 2 vintage suitcases. One's a hat box and one's this one here. I love this size. I have another one very similar size to this and a couple of big ones, but I want to get more smaller ones for my table display. And they're really old and vintage and tattered and all that, and that's what makes them special, and I love them. This one was 15, and I haggled the man. I said, what's the best price you do? And he said $10. So I was kind of like dancing with joy, because there was another one at the market that was going for $20, and I could have haggled it for $15 also, but I didn't want to because I know I can find one cheaper. So I found this one that was $10, and it's in really, really good condition, as you guys can see. Really beautiful. So that's all my vintage laces and doilies are going to go on display in this one here, as well as my wedding appliques, and it all works really, really well, and I'm happy with this purchase. So great buy. The other great buy is this case here. This one did cost a little bit, and guys, if you see these, this one cost me $30. It was $35, and I haggled it down to $30, and I reckon that's a bargain price, because a lot of these I've seen them and people just have them on display. They're like not selling them whatsoever, and I feel like, can I offer you like $200 or something for it? They'll probably say no. So I got this one for $30 at the flea market this week, and I'm super happy, yay, dancing with joy, because I've been trying to find a hat box for the longest time. So I found one, and it's in really great shape with a little bit of, you know, rough edges and all that, but that comes with the shabby vintage look, guys. It's all beautiful. It's got lovely handles. It's got a little, I don't know, aeroplane badge, whatever there, and that's the bottom of it, and it works well. It's got 3 little locking clips here on either side and one at the front here that you just press, and then it just opens and opens on this side. And ta-da! These are my vintage findings this weekend also, and that's the center of it. So I'll take all these out and I'll share with you guys those ones afterwards, and I'll share the inside with you guys. See, hat box 35. Hat box 35, and I haggled it for $30, which is excellent. It's a little bit dusty and all that, but I don't mind. That's what makes it special. And it has a little pocket. Let me try and zoom out. Kind of little pocket, and it's got no pockets here, but I might add a little lace pocket here and add like vintage ephemeras and stuff like that, because I've seen heaps of inspirations on Pinterest, and I might add, you know, a bit of lace on the inside, make it a bit of vase style, and make it just beautiful. So I can't wait. I'm super excited and really thrilled with that find. So I'm going to pop that down, and I'm going to share with you guys my laces and doilies that I've found on the weekend. It's kind of like raining now. So you guys can see the rain. Can you see the rain coming down? Like here. See there? Raining. It's a rainy day today. All these laces and doilies, I got them from 2 people. This one, this one, this one, and this one. I can't remember who's who now, but I think they were from one person. These ones were from one person, I think. These ones are from one person, and I paid $5 for these ones here. So I'll share with you guys what they are. A lot of it's pretty common ones, but these are good for like when you make doily journals and you cut them and you use them all gathered up down the bottom. So that's what they're kind of good for. So I got that one. It's in a nice cream colored already. And 2 of these ones. And I like this for the color and for the edging that I can use on fabric journals also. I do have these little like medallions inside, but I don't think I'm going to use it for the medallions, just for the edging. 2 of those. Nope, 3 of those actually. There's another one. And they were 50 cents each, and they must have equaled $5 for however many I purchased, I think. So there's this one. Really nice. Nothing great or fancy, but they're just common ones, but they're good to have. For 50 cents, you can't pass it. And this one here. Sometimes I do find a few, other times I find nothing at all. Okay, from this particular lady, I love her store. She's like my favorite store. She's where I got the hat box, and what did I get from her? The hat box, this, and all these doilies. I bought other stuff from her in the past, and she has really good things every now and then. So I always look forward to going to her store. And I've bought some really nice doilies off her in the past that I haven't shared. No, I have shared back in my old hometown. And these were purchased from her also. Got these for $4. She has $6 on it, but I haggle like always. And they're the Aurora Borealis, like stones. Really pretty like that. See how it sparkles, it shines. So that goes towards my collection. Really beautiful. And it's a good buy for $6, because something like this on eBay, people bid like, you know, $30, $40 for them. So I'm super happy with those. But she had other stuff, but similar to what I have already, so I didn't grab them. These here are button covers, you know, like when you have buttons on your shirt and you want to cover them. I think she said that's what they're for. They kind of like clip on top of the buttons, and it's got the clippies there. But I bought them for other purposes, like for craft embellishment. So they're all in different designs, and she wouldn't haggle with that one. She said she does want $4 for them. So they're really beautiful in a vintage, you know, coloured already. So I'm happy to pay $4 for those. You can't haggle everything, guys. Sometimes they say yes, and sometimes they say no. So, and a lot of these she gave to me for half the price that they were on. Like say that's $5 for the pair. She would do them for $2.50 for me, half price of whatever these other ones were. She's really nice, because I get them from her all the time. And this is 2 of this particular design, as you guys can see, and they have these like Battenberg edging on them. Really pretty. And then these collars, she got $4 for the pair, but again they're $2. Really pretty. Love these. They're really fine, just like Venice cotton. I don't think these are vintage. And there's this one. This one might be from the First Lady. That one. And the ones from her have these little tags on it. It says old, $4, but again they were $2, and it says handmade. It's really pretty, that one there. A little bit discolored, but I don't mind. I still love it because look at the beautiful details in that. Love. And this one here, handmade again, and she's got 6 on that, and so I got it for $3. So she's really lovely. And the single pieces look like that, and there's 2 of them. Really pretty. I hardly find any ones with like just medallions by themselves. They're always inside a doily or something. There's this nice big one also with the lovely edging on that. I love the edging on this one. Really pretty. And this one doesn't have a price. I think she gave it to me for $2, or I think it was just free. Can't even remember. This one says $4 for the pair, and it's different than the other one. Look how beautiful is that. So sometimes I find nice stuff, sometimes I find absolutely nothing, guys. It's going to be Easter soon, and we're going to take a trip down to Hobart, which is at least 3 hours drive. And I'm going to go to all the big flea markets there. I think there's only one big flea market there at the showgrounds, and they have lots of trash and treasure, guys, inside. So I can't wait, and that's going to be in a week and a half, next fortnight. So I'll share with you guys what I do find again. And this is the tatting. This is really beautiful. So there's a big one. There's a little bit discoloured there, but I'm going to tea dye it anyways because I don't like this colour. I don't like anything pure white. I don't know. That's just my problem. They're in like a fish kind of like design, you know, the diamond shape. A big one, and there's 2 smaller ones, and they got that sort of like tatting look to them. I don't know if it is tatting. I think it might be tatting. That's a bigger weave, but it's really pretty. So I'm happy with that one. And that one was $6 for the set, so 3. That was really cheap. Really cheap. So really happy. And this one here is $10. So it says set handmade, and I paid $5 for that one. And it's got really, it must be really old, because look at the design in this. Look at that. Really beautiful. I don't think I'm going to chop this one. I'm just going to put it in my collection of my beautiful doily pieces. So 2 smaller square ones and a rectangular shaped one. And I think she threw this one in also, and I love it because just for the edging, but it's linen, really thin cotton linen, and it's got a few stains here and there with age, but it's so beautiful. That's what makes it special. And I don't know what this is, but she's got on $1, so 50 cents. Somebody started making this and didn't finish the whole piece, as you guys can see. They kind of like got lazy and just stopped there. But anyways, you can tuck it behind something. Really beautiful. And there's this one. She's got 4 on that one, so that came down to $2. That design, like the tatting design, really pretty. And then I love this one. This one, no chop, $4. That was 2. No chop on this one. It's round. It's going to be put on display. Look how beautiful. Look at all the work that's gone into this one. A lot of cut work and a lot of fine stitching on this. I don't know if it's handmade or not, but it's so beautiful. So no cutting. More Battenberg ones. This one was $1. It was only a cheapie. There's 2 more like this that's round, but I think she wanted $4 for those ones. But before I haggled, I thought, oh, $4 for each, it's a bit expensive, so I put them away. So I should have grabbed them again after she discounted them for me, but don't worry. I have enough here. This one's only $1. Cheapy. So I think I kept it as $1. I don't think she discounted anymore because that was too cheap already. And again, these are just for the edging on your doily books and all that. So really pretty. And this one here, I love the medallions in that one. So that's what I got them for the medallions. And this one must be the one in the 50 cents pile because it has got no tag on it. And same with this one from the 50 cent pile from the First Lady. And this one's just free also. It was just in a box of doodads that she had. And I got some trims off of her also. These are in a little special bag. And she said they were for like a friend of hers. But she's not there at the moment. So she's going to sell it to me. I think I paid full price for these ones. I can't remember. $3 for that one. Look how, you know. It does sound a bit expensive. But I'll grab it anyways because it's so hard to come by. And this one had old hand lace. She's got $5, 2 meters. Really beautiful. These are so unique and so special, guys. Look at that. You can see because it's handmade. Look at the stitching on the end. Never find these anywhere. The first lot I won, I think they were off eBay. And I did pay quite a bit. But I was just hauled, lace to hoard, $3. This one's probably just a yard. It's just a yard. A meter. Really beautiful, fine edging. These are great for all your beautiful vintage projects. This one here, handmade old, about 2 meters, $3. Really cheap, really cheap. If you know, she was like adding them up and looking at them, and I said, I'll take the whole lot, you know, I'll just buy it. I just said to her, she was looking at me like all weird. Handmade, $3. Really beautiful. Look at the details in that. Really fine and dainty. And the last one is this one here. And it says about 1 meter, $3. Old. Really beautiful. I've seen this design before. I think I have some still in my stash. Really lovely. So, almost half an hour done already, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my flea market finds. And stay tuned for future projects on how this dolly is altered. Love you guys. Bye.